Hey guys, and welcome back to this week's update on the 30-gallon mixed reef. Today in this video I'm going to be explaining how I plan on removing all the hair algae in this tank, which is the main issue at the moment. I also have some big news that's going to be going on with the tank, and there's also a few other things that I've done with the tank that I want to share as well. So to start off with, you can see there's loads of hair algae all over the tank. It's been in here for quite a while, maybe about 5 months at least, 6 months. So you see all this hair algae all over the rocks. It's not just on the rocks though, it's on the wave pump, the filter box, the back wall, skimmer, the frag rack. It's all over the shop. The main reason it's there is because there was a period quite a few months back where I had really high phosphates. They were about 1, not 0.1 but 1, for quite a while, and that kind of kicked them off, and they've kind of been here ever since. So what I plan on doing is reducing my phosphates to about 0.2, 0.3 area, and then what that's going to do is it's going to make it really weak, and some bits are going to start falling off the rock and kind of floating around the tank, and then it'll just die off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the phosphates, and then when they're low, the hair algae should just easily come straight off the rock, like pick off. I'll just get some tweezers and then just pull all of it off, which will be quite a big job, but it's the tank would look much better without all this hair algae all over the rocks. It is very annoying. I would like to clear it up. So my phosphates are currently, well, last time I tested them, which was about a week ago, they were at 0.35, I believe. That was at 0.35, which is the most I want them at. I want to get them a little bit lower than that, 0.2. So what I've done is we go down into the cabinet here. We've got a solution here called Bacto Balance by Tropic Marin. I've been dosing this for about a week, nearly a week now, and I've been doing 4 ml a day. I did a dose of this a couple months back, and it really dropped my phosphates right down. I've had some comments about saying this as well. I've asked people what they recommend for reducing phosphates, and lots of people have good success with this. And I've been using it, and it's drained them right down. Not too low, but if they do go too low, I'll just back off the dosing. I'll reduce it to like 2 ml or something. But yeah, just get a syringe here, from here. And then I put it into the tank. I'm also still dosing Vibrant, which, well, I have been dosing Vibrant for months now, which will help with algae. It will clear up, it should clear up hair algae, but the dose that I'm doing, I'd probably have to double dose it to clear it all up. But if I do that, I will probably get cyano problems again. If you do overdose Vibrant, that's what kicked off the first time actually. I dosed Vibrant far too much, and cyanobacteria popped up all over the shop. But at least I know how to clear it now. If that is the case, I'm just doing, I think 3 ml a week every Sunday. I get 3 ml of this, put it into the tank. I will do some filming of me removing the hair algae. I will film it when I'm all picking it all off. I'll show you how easy it is in a future video. Moving on to I did a little bit of maintenance on the tank. Both wave pumps were cleaned out after, I think, nearly 4 months without being cleaned out, and it boosted the speed up by maybe 40%, 50%. We can see the sand has moved a lot now around this kind of area. It's all pushed back because the flow's a lot more increased. Yeah, you can visually see all the water movement. The hair on the rocks is all moving a lot more. Polyps is moving a lot more, so that's all good. I also did the return pump as well in the corner. As for the zoas, which have been in here for about, I'd say 2 or 3 weeks, I think. A few weeks they've been in there. They've fully settled in now. Well, these ones have anyway. The ones, there's 2 frags at the back which are a little bit shot in. They haven't quite settled in yet. I'm not too sure why, but I'm sure they'll be alright. But the new ones was this one here. These ones at the back, which did fall over. I need to reposition those. And it was those 2 at the back which are shot in, but they should open up over the next week or 2, hopefully, because they are quite nice. There's nothing really to say about the new project that's going on with the tank. I'm going to be doing a full, I don't know how to say it without spoiling too much, but I'm not going to say anything. It'll probably be in the next video. Well, actually no, it will be in the next video. I'll explain it all. I'll show me doing it, and then I'll show possibly putting it into the tank. Yeah, that's all I'm saying really, but there is a big project to look forward to on the next video. If you guys are interested, I do have channel membership now. You can get special perks, so you can see my videos a little bit earlier, with also no ads. I'll also be doing live streams on there as well, bonus videos, updates, and clip bits of the tank as well. So if you want to view all that stuff, you can get my channel membership. If you just go to my channel, there should be a little join button underneath the subscribe button. The patch of GSP up here, I had to rip off. Well, I didn't even rip it off, I just blew it off with the little pump. And I don't exactly know what happened. I think it might have just died. I think it was because I did this anti-aptasia, which is this stuff here. And it basically burns anything that it touches, really. And I use it for aptasias, for removing them. I don't really use it that much now because I've got the, what are they called? Peppermint shrimps, which eat them all up. But I did do a dose of that a couple months ago, well, about a month ago, and I think a cloud of it kind of went into this GSP and it kind of burned it and killed it. So I pumped it the other day and it all kind of just fell off, but it should regrow within, I'm going to say 2 weeks tops. Should all regrow. It is still, you see that bit on the edge is nearly touching the skimmer magnet right there, really close. I will frag that back because I don't want it growing onto the skimmer. I'll probably do it this weekend actually. This side's alright, still got about a month to go until it's touching the filter box. All the fish are doing okay, all they're all happy. I'm feeding 2 to 3 times a day, usually twice, but it is quite large amounts, like as much, I take a whole pinch full of pellets, like as much as I can carry in between my fingers. The annoying thing about this sand being moved out is, I'm going to have to do this in a minute after I've done this video, that GSP, which you can't even see because it's being buried by the sand. I'm going to do that in just a few minutes. I was only sorting out really. It has actually attached onto this rock, it has grown onto a little bit. It's very slow growing type, well, strain of green star polyps. It's growing very slowly, but it is growing. The only reason I'm keeping it is because this was my first ever coral that I bought, literally the same exact frag that I bought nearly 2 years ago, I think, year and a half ago roughly. This pink Hystrix is surprisingly doing very well. It's actually growing decently quick. The Duncan up here is got, if you look underneath it, there's some more heads popping up. So this has about 15 to 20 heads now. It's getting quite big. Green Hystrix at the back is recovering after being crushed by a rock about 2 months ago, and it's kind of been not so happy since. But that will recover. It is actually growing. I've noticed it growing super slowly, but its colour is slowly coming back. So that's all to say on this week's update. Very exciting video for next week. I know nothing much to be going on this week. That's why I kind of waited to do my video. I know this video is a little bit late. It's because I didn't really know what to do it on. But I thought I had to get a video out there to let you know what's going on. I'm going to prepare you for next week's video, which will be very exciting. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this week, guys. I am going to do a live stream this month at some point, probably this month, maybe next month. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Oh.